So this is from the Benedict order of the popes. So Ratzinger, this is his crest. This is the crest he brought to the Vatican when he became pope, because that's the Benedict line. The original Benedicts were just like how you see the person on this.
That's his family crest.
That's the Benedict, yeah, line. Yep.
Someone that I think that you will all enjoy, someone who's a webmaster, someone who's also an artist, one of the best Cape Verdean artists in this entire area, undiscovered today, Mr. Wayne Ibn Musa Barboza.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, honored guests. I'm not a speaker. I'm an artist, I'm a craftsman, and a friend of Eddie's. And I can't tell you what I'm doing here other than he asked me to give a few words. And he wanted me to specifically teach on a dollar bill. The reason why I thought it was odd, but since it's George Washington's birthday and we should celebrate it in some manner, I'm asking everybody out here to take a single dollar bill out their pocket.
They only got hundreds. Tony.
George Washington.
Yeah.
George Washington, the father of this country, the first president, elected in 1789, February 4th, which happens to be my birthday. He's on every one of these. And there's a reason for it. We know him as the first general. We know him also as one of the largest slave owners, and all his wealth and power came from that deeds. So he owes us a little bit too. So I brought this dollar out for a reason. Not that I'm going to try to rob everybody here. But if you notice, not only is there a picture on the front, this picture's all over this. And I'm bringing it out because I know that $533 billion is spent in our communities. $533 billion by African Americans, Cape Verdeans, and people in our communities. Only 7%, 7 cents on this dollar comes back. Why? Because we don't know how to use it. We're so busy thinking it's our picture on there and it's for us individually that we don't understand that that 7 cents is not going to bring any schools to our community. It's not going to bring any aid to us at all. It's going to buy some Nike, Fabu, Falanchi, you know the names, Perielis, okay? Well, they designed this dollar bill as symbols. Pictures mean symbols. If I say cat, you see a cat. If I say calico, you see a special cat. Siamese, another cat. Dog, you see another animal. Pictures say words. And this is what we're going to try to do. Turn the dollar bill in the back. You notice that there's a pyramid in one of the circles. The pyramid is set in the wilderness, and it has 13 steps. On the base of the pyramid, it says 1776. Now, it isn't a coincidence that we had 13 colonies and we established America at that time. And it isn't a coincidence that it's in the wilderness and that there's a shadow under it. Evidently, the eye or the apex of the pyramid is glowing, and all around it is light. We cannot see anything without light. And as George Washington said, I cannot tell a lie. So he took the first page of this Bible, or this dollar, and he wrote everything called history as we know it. This is the currency. This is the juice. On the back, you see that pyramid with the apex represents a nation that rises out of a nation. It's an apex, a complete pyramid of its own. It shed so much light on the nation that established it, that it cast that shadow. On the other side, we see an eagle. The eagle could have been a turkey, but they chose an eagle. And it's wonderful because my son's out there right now. We actually saw a bald-headed eagle no closer than that back room there with a fish in his talons just the other day, and I was talking to him about it. The eagle represents America. It's the president's seal. It's the government's seal. Why is the eagle holding a shield in front of its heart? Why is there 13 stripes there going which way? Up and down, before them, behind them, left and the right. Why isn't the eagle, I mean, if you threw something at me, a projectile of anything, I would protect my head because that's where my brains are. But the eagle is protecting his chest. And we know that shield, that's what it's for, to protect it. In each of the talons of the eagle, there's 13. One side is peace leaves, the other side's spears. So as you know, one means war, one means peace. The eagle is also known to be a bird of prey. It doesn't just kill for food. It kills for power and domain. Why does the eagle have just one eye showing? Good questions to be asking. Why has he got a scroll in his mouth? What does that scroll mean? E pluribus unum. And what would happen if the eagle opened his mouth? We need to know what these things mean. And I'm trying my best to let you know that it means we don't know too much about money. We do not know too much about symbolism either. In fact, symbolic logic and deductive reason tells us that we're not doing something right. 23.3 million fathers in America have nothing to do with their children's lives. Where's the mothers? Well, plenty of them are on welfare. They get these. They get Section 8. They get food stamps. They're taken care of. But when welfare was established, they said, get the guy out. Now we have a bunch of thugs, drug dealers, convicts, in prison, out of prison, violent, misbehaving children raised by the state. They don't understand money either. They don't understand family. They've lost knowledge of themselves. They've lost knowledge of themselves, and they're living a beast life. And those who have the secrets, those keepers of the secret, like Malcolm had said, Plymouth Rock didn't land. We didn't land on Plymouth Rock. Plymouth Rock landed on us. When Eddie asked me, did I know about these 4 graves out in Plymouth, I says, I'd be glad to go check that out. I would love to put a picture of that on the website. I've never felt so spiritually moved when I moved. Where we parked, Eddie? He says, right there. There's graves. I looked. We were in the wilderness. There's nothing there. It's on the side of a road. He says, no, a little deeper. We went in the woods, and there it was. 4 little pieces of stone. It looked like somebody had just cleared it out a little recently and had a little fence around it of 2x4, freshly painted, freshly cut brush. Evidently, there was a lot of brush there before we got there. And I could see, or I should say, I could sense something spiritual going on while we were there. I felt as though a haunting was taking place, because now all the things that were interesting to me and all the things that I was working on in my life couldn't even come close to what we had discovered. And when we realized that this was a link for all African American people, all Cape Verdean people, people of American descent, have to read this history. Because what it says is that somewhere along the line, the Pilgrims weren't telling the truth.